Hey, Duff, you're on the air.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Duff McKagan, everyone.
Oh.
Duff.
I'm barely up.
Really? Where are you, L.A.?
No, I'm in Nashville.
Oh, Nashville. What's going on in Nashville?
Well...
You're not turning all your old songs into country songs, are you?
You know, I got up and I played last night with this country band. They just demanded I get up and play, and I was like, man, do you guys know any, like, Rolling Stones?
We're the good old boys.
It's great. And Scott's here with me, and we went up and down. You know, there's a Broadway. There's all these clubs, Tootsie's and Roberts and all this stuff. And,
wait.
Bunch of country bars.
Scott Weiland's on the phone too?
What? No, it's just Duff.
Oh, okay.
But he's with me out here. We're gonna be on this show, Nashville Star tonight.
Wait,
really?
Wait, so you're in Nashville doing what?
What's going on?
I'm so confused now.
What?
You went on stage to play with a country band, but you didn't really want to do that last night, but you did, and you probably did just fine.
I haven't got but yeah.
So what are
Might
you
not
in?
make any sense?
Well, what are you?
Yeah, you're going to be on a show, Nashville what?
Nashville Star.
And what? And is that a country show?
Yeah, it's a country show, man.
So what the hell are you going to do?
Well, let me just, I guess, preface this by saying I've been coming down here and writing country for the last, I guess, year and a half.
Really?
I come down here every few months, and it's great, man. I mean, a good country song is basically like a good old Rolling Stones song. So I was introduced to a few of the writers down here, and I clicked, and I started coming down here and writing. And,
Dude, Duff, you don't have to explain to anyone. You're like a true rock star. Scott Weiland's a true rock star. They're so cool they could do the country thing.
Yeah.
That's
people,
cool, man.
And people would go, wow, they are rock stars. You don't have to explain that the Rolling Stones had a lot of country stuff when they started and all that.
Yeah.
You're just Duff McKagan, rock star.
So we're going to be on Nashville Star tonight.
Isn't that like the country version of American Idol or something?
Well, yeah, but the talent, it sort of is, but these people write their own songs.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's a different thing, yeah.
Wow. There's got to be some, like, people that you watch and just go like, yee-hoo.
Yeah, and, it's just fun, and, you only live once, and I'm going to be on the show tonight. They asked me to be on it, and I thought it was an honor, for Nashville. Kind of, it's kind of legit country thing.
So what's your role on the show? What are you going to have to do with these people?
I'm kind of mystified. The show's it tapes at 4 today, and I really still don't know. So,
maybe you're going to be helping them out, like if you got to interact with the singers and writers and kind of help them out.
I got my Buck Owens American acoustic guitar with me, and
Buck Owens, the late Buck Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a shame. We used to watch him on the Hee Haw.
Were you a Johnny Cash fan?
Yeah, man.
Me too.
Johnny Cash and Marshall Tucker and Waylon Jennings and
I like the lady with the tags from her hat.
Minnie Pearl?
No, I was a big fan of hers.
Minnie Pearl.
Yeah, that was such a that was a wonderful thing she did with her hats, and the tag was still on it. It was cute. You got to admit. Let's be honest with each other.
But also, Scott and I are down here.
Hey, is Nashville a cool scene like everyone's saying?
It is.
Yeah? Do they have, like, rock clubs down there, too, or is it all about the country?
No, they have rock clubs, but I stay away from them. I just kind of immerse myself in the country thing while I'm here, the honky-tonk, vibe.
Yeah.
And Scott and I are also down here writing some songs for the new Velvet record. They're just soaking up the thing.
You do realize you're in a band with one of the last rock stars, right?
Which one?
Scott Weiland.
Scott Weiland. I know.
I'm not even kidding, man.
I know, man.
Everyone else we talk about this all the time, that everyone else, they're just a bunch of posers at this point. All the cool lead singers are gone for the most part. We could argue about this lead singer and that, but in general, they're pretty much all gone. Scott Weiland is an original. He's a true rock star still.
Well, I gotta agree with you, and there's
he laughs at Rehab. He laughs at all of it.
It stopped. they just all of a sudden stopped, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we tell this story all the time, and it will probably bore the audience, but we went to Ozfest a couple years back in Philly, and all these really tough bands were performing, with Ozzy and stuff, and we interviewed a lot of these guys backstage and got to do the backstage hang. And these guys, they're all tatted up and stuff, but they're having vegetarian meals and making sure the water is pure and
mineral water.
And Anthony and I have been around long enough to see how it has drastically changed. But I don't know. We saw Velvet Revolver at the Hard Rock Cafe here in New York. You guys were unbelievable.
And loud.
Really?
Yeah, that was loud.
But you guys were tight as a band too. I think it was the last show you guys did.
Yeah, I would hope we have been tight because I think that was at the end of 18 months touring.
Right.
Hey, do you think Black Sabbath really started rock and roll?
Not rock and roll.
That's on my question, Jimmy.
I thought you made an error.
Do you think they really started rock and roll?
Black Sabbath?
Yeah.
It's not in my book. No.
All right, good.
How about heavy metal?
Shut up, Jimmy. Shut up.
Heavy metal?
Yeah.
Man, I would kind of... I'd kind of go with Iggy and the Stooges myself.
Ooh. Look at that.
I'm not really that familiar with them. You don't like Sabbath?
I love Sabbath.
Okay, cool.
But, as far as the sound of heavy metal,
yeah,
I think it was Iggy and the Stooges.
What years were they?
Zeppelin and Black Sabbath.
What years were Iggy and the Stooges? I'm not familiar with obviously Zeppelin, but I'm not familiar with them.
They go way back, Jimmy.
Huh?
Probably not as far back as Black Sabbath.
Well.
Iggy and the Stooges, are they 60s?
Yeah, the first record came out in 1969.
So it's right around the same time, right?
Right around the same time. It's neck and neck, but you asked me my opinion.
Duff, Led Zeppelin, or Black Sabbath?
Wow.
Come on.
Can I have a stew of both?
No.
The Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath? For me, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, of course.
Zeppelin.
Very true.
Yeah.
But he wanted a stew, and you wouldn't let him have one.
You can't have a stew.
What's wrong with stew?
Well, now, hey.
So Velvet Revolver continues. That's great. When's the new CD?
Well,
it's going to be a while, probably, right?
Yeah, it's probably when is it going to be coming out? Fall.
Yeah.
Fall.
That sounds good.
Summer, fall,
fall, summer, winter.
You really know.
Or spring
when it comes out.
Duff doesn't know.
One of those.
Duff doesn't need to know.
Whatever.
He just writes and plays, and then someone finally tells him, "Hey, man, we're making an album."
Leave me alone.
Hey, when was the last time you talked to Axl?
Axl? When's the last time I talked to him? It's been a long time, man. It's been 10 years.
Wow.
At this point, do you feel sorry for him?
Do I feel sorry for him? No. I mean, he seems to be out there having fun and doing his thing, and yeah.
What is it with him and like there was a Philadelphia gig a couple years ago, I think was the last time they tried to do gigs and he just didn't show up. What is it? Does he have some kind of a weird Carly Simon fear of performing? Why does he not show up or is known for not doing that?
That's always been oh, my alarm just went off. Did you guys hear that?
That's your alarm?
Yeah. Did you hear this?
Yeah.
Rocking. That would have woke me up.
His rocking alarm.
Hold on a second, guys.
Hey, what riff is that?
Wow.
What is that?
That's just some Nashville rock station.
Oh, okay. You just had it on the alarm clock or whatever?
Yeah.
All right, right on.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a fear of playing. You guys have put me on the spot here on half a cup of coffee.
Well, we didn't mean to, Duff.
No.
I got to be honest. A lot of people want to know. We've had a good relationship.
I wanted to know a lot of times too. Let me be honest, man. We went out and toured, and it got. I had the same question you guys have.
I got to tell you, I was a huge Guns N' Roses fan. I mean, absolutely huge. It was.
Who wasn't?
It was like I was starting to get bored with music. And then Guns N' Roses came along, and then a few years later, Nirvana, and I was set. I was really, really happy. I'm like, okay, rock is coming back.
It started rolling there for a while.
It certainly did.
But Change, Nirvana, Soundgarden. There's just so many great records coming out.
Lane Staley, man, to this day, one of the greatest voices in rock. But I went and saw Guns N' Roses, and this is I think this is what Jimmy's getting at too. I used to get so frustrated. There would be times like a Skid Row or somebody would be the warm up, and then you guys would come on 2 hours later.
or 4.
We got tired and we had jobs the next day.
4 hours later, really?
Yeah, sometimes it's 4 hours later. Like, what was the, like, I don't think we're putting you on the spot with this. Like, what was the vibe backstage where we're waiting 4 hours out there for
the
you
rest
guys?
of the band? What's the rest of the band?
You know, it was not fun for anybody.
Right.
It was not fun for...
You were you waiting for Axl to feel that it was finally time, or like he was just waiting for a sign from the aliens or something,
or just to show up? Yeah.
Oh, really?
A lot of times, and you know, it was very trying. You know,
I don't.
But
doubt
then
it.
you know, of course, there was the nights everything would be magical. It was a band that had a lot of rub to it, but when there wasn't, I think that rub did create this magic, you know. And without the rub, I don't know if we would have had that fierceness.
Yeah.
To the band, you know. I don't think it would have happened. It could have happened any other way. So I don't look back and go, yeah, but if, because it happened and it was magical, you know. We would go on 2 hours or 4 hours later, or not at all. Sometimes
you had times where you were supposed to go on and just like it just didn't happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I think but
yeah. Well, yeah.
But sometimes it was just there were those times it was absolutely like breathtaking. Even if you were in the band, you know, you could feel like it was breathtaking. The chemistry. So. I'm glad I was a part of it. I don't look back at it with any, you know, I'm not pissed off. I'm not anything.
Well,
my life's good, man.
It's nice because you're in Velvet Revolver now, so.
My life's, I'm in Velvet Revolver. You know, I'm sitting in a hotel room in Nashville. I got a beautiful wife and 2 little girls. You know, life is good for me.
Yeah, Duff, you seem like the type of guy that you don't even need to be in like a huge band. Like you would be just as happy playing like I don't know, Sunset Strip in one of the rock clubs.
Not Sunset Strip. No, you know,
Sunset Strip was
like
too commercial. What?
I'd be happy if just like getting a graduate degree somewhere.
Really?
Easily.
And what?
Go to DeVry or something?
DeVry University. Thanks, man.
Get your degree.
What's
in
your
2
name again?
years.
Where do you live?
Here's
I'll
your degree.
let you down, dude.
What would your degree be in?
Well, I went to school, finance, business.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I'm fascinated by that stuff.
Imagine Duff doing your taxes.
Not taxes.
No accounting.
Not an accountant.
Like you want to be like a guy that tells people stocks to buy and mutual funds and stuff like that.
I could tell myself.
Yeah. You do any trading online, E-Trade or something?
I'm not a big trader, but I do. I have a portfolio that
Duff has a portfolio.
Yeah,
My God, what the hell planet are we living on where Duff has a portfolio?
On, dude.
Hey, let's
none of us are getting younger.
I know, time goes by, bro.
Let's brag about our portfolio to Duff.
Yes.
Their portfolio.
I keep mine very diverse.
Duff,
why do I even bring this up?
Duff, we invested in a fine company called Citadel Broadcasting.
Yes, we got in the ground floor IPO at $19 a share.
Nice.
And realized that the elevator shaft went a lot lower than the ground floor.
Today it's trading at below $10.
$10.
Yeah, good. Nice move.
And bought more than just a couple of shares, Duff.
Yeah, you know how they say don't put all your eggs in one basket?
Did you put all your eggs in one basket?
Oh, well, a lot of eggs went in that basket.
Oh, man.
Nice work, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We must call up Duff, and he can tell us how to diversify our portfolio.
Now, is this also your employer company?
I was like,
no,
it was like an old friend. It's a whole twisted
okay.
Mess. It's always somebody who says they're going to get you in.
Duff, he gave us the call like, hey, you know, I want to offer you in at the IPO price or whatever.
I'm going to do you a favor.
And Anthony and I were so excited. We're like, we're finally somebody that we're getting in. We're getting in. Not many people get this opportunity.
Couldn't be the guy from Google calling with the IPO.
Could
be that guy.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Yeah.
I went in, All in. Let's just
all in.
All in.
Let's just.
I'm gonna win.
I'm going all in.
Let's just put it this way: all in.
I got pocket aces. I can't lose.
I kept enough chips for maybe one other hand, just in case.
You're killing me, guys.
He just needs a chip in a chair.
All in.
Oh.
See, Duff sounds a little bit more savvy about the whole thing than you do, Up.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you know, I understand getting excited
That's
about
true.
something.
You're taking care of yourself, though, as far as that goes. You know, you're not one of these blow all your money kind of guys. It sounds like, you know, you're being responsible.
Yeah, I just, you know, I go out and cop drugs every night.
You know, you do what you got to do.
Yeah, I got to do what I got to do.
Are you joking about that? Because you're legendary with the drugs and the booze.
Yeah, no, I'm joking about that.
Sort of, kind
absolutely
of.
joking about
My
that.
wife might be listening.
You can't mess around anymore, can you? You can't even like joke about that stuff.
No, they'll come after you.
It just goes flat. It just goes boosh.
Yeah.
It's not even good. Like,
Duff,
an occasional.
Not good banter on the radio or anything.
Duff,
No.
what was your best buzz?
You guys didn't pick up on, we didn't go anywhere with that? No.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No, what was your best buzz? Give us one good story.
Try the first one, right?
They always say the first one's the best.
Great.
But give us one story where you're like, I don't know, maybe at the American Music Awards you were pretty sloshed
Oh, yeah.
in 1989. But do you have one good story?
Well, I'll tell you about the American Music Awards, because that is pretty funny.
Okay.
So Slash and I, they go to they invite us to go to the American Music Awards because we're up for an award. But you realize this is Guns N' Roses 1989. People think we were huge from the get-go.
Yeah.
And we weren't. We were in 1989. We were an underdog band. Everybody thought we were filthy and dirty, and we got put on the list for some award, and there was no way in hell that we thought we'd win it. So they sent us a limousine, and Slash and I saw it as a great opportunity for free booze, and we didn't have much money yet, so free booze and a limousine were great, and we even got stunt girlfriends, man, like they got
you
model
like hot chicks that you walk in with.
It was great, dude.
Stunt girlfriend.
And
give him a good stunt fucking.
I didn't get it. What? Did you say?
Yeah,
No.
it's satellite.
It's satellite.
Oh, this is.
You could curse Stuff.
Yeah, start cursing, man.
You guys?
Yeah, don't hold back. Yeah, fucking.
Oh, now let's start all over.
Yeah, we should start all over because I hear the pausing. That's where I think that's where the fuck.
That's where the fuck or shit would have been.
Yeah, you hear me going. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So the chicks and the thing and the limo, and we go down, and we're in the audience, and we're smoking in there, and we're drinking, and the fire marshals keep coming down. So we're gonna kick you out of here. You can't smoke in here. And we're like, okay, and the fire marshal takes off, and they start, then the show comes back. This is like a commercials, the fire marshal will come down to our seats and say,
Oh wait, you're smoking in the audience?
Yeah. We're drunk,
Are you smoking pot in the audience?
No, we're smoking cigarettes.
Oh, just cigarettes and stuff? Right.
But it's at the, it's like at the Shrine Auditorium, and you can't smoke in there. You can't nothing. You can't.
They don't want to pan the crowd and see a couple of plumes of smoke coming up like it's the 50s.
Yeah, they probably...
Clark Gable's walking in now, and he's smoking a Lucky Strike cigarette.
Yeah, and we're smoking and we're drinking. We got like bottles in of course, like paper bags. Just complete white trash, And,
Class act,
and we got these gorgeous, well-dressed chicks with us, and we're not gorgeous or well-dressed or anything. And all of a sudden, man, I'm telling you, we hear out of like this voice goes, and the winner is Guns N' Roses, like in slow motion. And Slash and I looked at each other and went, whoa. And a camera came and panned on us, and everybody stand up and, saying, hey, you two guys. And it wasn't, TV wasn't on 7-second delay or anything. That show wasn't at that time.
Yeah.
It sure was after that. because every other word, was fuck.
Yeah.
You want to like the fucking thing?
Yeah, I remember that one.
So that was the story behind that.
That was a biggie, yeah. Hey, man, the fucking fans have been fucking fantastic. Want to thank our fucking producer.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You guys went off, man.
You guys are all fucking great. Fuck. Yeah. Yep.
Hey, you're a big fan of the Sex Pistols, I see, huh?
I am.
It was kind of weird. They bitched and complained about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I didn't quite get that whole thing.
It was weird because they don't want to be part of the establishment, but they had a press conference to announce they didn't want to be part of the establishment. I thought that was kind of strange.
It's all pretty, yeah. I'm good friends with Steve Jones, and you know what? I know he wanted to be a part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing,
But Sid Vicious is an asshole.
He's dead.
Yeah, good point.
But,
Oops.
yeah, wow. Rock's a funny thing, man.
I fucked that one up really
Rock's
bad.
a funny thing, dude.
Yeah.
These guys,
right now.
we don't want to be part of the establishment,
Yeah.
but we'll go out and, make a bunch of money on a 20-year reunion tour.
There you go.
Well, it's like when I was there honoring Black Sabbath, they actually read the letter that they sent. It was pretty funny.
Yeah?
Yeah. How they won't be a part of it, and they just kind of shit all over it, and the guy read it, and...
Oh, yeah, they really shit all over it.
All right.
That's cool, though. You're known for being spit in the face punks.
It's not punk rock anymore, though.
No.
I mean, that would have been punk rock, quote unquote. Like,
Well, it's kind of funny when they called Green Day a punk rock band.
yeah, that is funny.
I don't think you were supposed to get as much commercial success as Green Day
Modern
did.
Yeah,
If you're a punk band.
I like the alternative radio.
Yeah.
Alternative radio. Alternative to what?
Exactly. It's all crap.
I
Yeah,
guess.
still the same.
Alternative is now the mainstream.
Yeah.
But that happens, and then
Do you
there's
guys
some
remember
new
alternative radio back in the early 80s? Like it was college stations.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you remember? And it was called alternative radio.
Yeah. And they played all the stuff that commercial radio wasn't playing.
Exactly.
But now they're playing it, so how could it be alternative?
I'm pissed. Damn it.
They sold us a...
I'm going to go write a country song about it.
All right, Duff.
You do that. Duff, great talking to you, man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
mister.
guys.
Yeah, have fun in Nashville, and we look forward to the new, Velvet Revolver
Coming
CD.
out in one of the 4 seasons that this earth enjoys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And it's all good. All's good in Velvet Revolver land.
What, Slash coming back?
Coming back.
Well,
Where would he go?
I don't know. There's people calling up going, is Slash out of Velvet Revolver?
Ah, jeez, these rumors, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I was a rumor. Dan, let 2 more seconds here. There was a rumor. I was on spring break. We also live in Seattle, my family. And we went up to Seattle for my little girl's spring break.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And somebody gives me a call. We're up at Whistler, snowboarding. It's just north of Seattle. Somebody gives me a call. Hey, man, you better. There's a thing on the website that says you're in rehab up in Washington.
Oh, shit.
And I look on this thing, and sure enough, there it says the blabbermouth. The source says, I'm in rehab in the mountains of Washington. And I was like, oh, great.
Jeez.
So I can't even go snowboarding.
Where'd that one come from? Just because you kind of disappeared? Somebody speculated?
I have no idea, man. But
Well, you don't care about those rumors and
I
stuff.
don't give a crap, but I'm just telling you, that's how...
You should play up those rumors. Just start walking around with a whiskey bottle 24 hours a day.
I think I might just, whiskey bottle and, smear some, fecal matter all around me. And just walk down, walk into meetings. And
Powdered sugar under your nose. Yeah,
why not?
We'll call you Ben.
Really? Hey, Duff, next time you're in New York, please stop by.
All right, guys, we'll do, man.
All right, it's Duff McKagan,
Thanks,
everybody.
Love that city.
Right on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Duff.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Peace. There
Bye.
he goes, Duff.
That's a rock star, Duff.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
A lot of those guys left.
Yeah, Duff's cool. It's easy to talk to and fun. That's what we like. Fun.
We like fun men.
Fun. And you see that? That interview right up until we told him he
Yeah.
could say fuck?
Yep.
Would have been fine on any other station.
That's right.
And
Sid
then we ruined
Vicious
it by
is an
saying
asshole. No, he's dead.
How did you? I think you knew that. How do you not know that?
I was looking down at some bullet points and I fucked it up.
You meant the other guy.
And then I had that very uncomfortable
Johnny
feeling
Rotten.
in my own freaking skin.
Why? It was okay. So what? You said the wrong name and
He had to
hurt
correct
his feelings.
He had to correct me and go, "No, he's dead."
He's dead.
You're kidding.
Yeah, that's how you answer that. You just go,
I was just talking to him. Oh, no.
That was a bit awkward.
Give
at that
my
moment.
condolences to Nancy. Oh, no. You're kidding.
Her
Anyway,
ear got ripped off.
How did it happen?
guys,
Do impersonations.
after the